Yeah, so hello everyone. So this is the first video in which we'll be going to see how to install VS Code, and the compiler that we'll be going to use for that VS Code will be MinGW. Since we'll be going to perform operations, or we'll be going to do programming on C++, so MinGW is the compiler that is required for the same. So let me guide you through the thorough step-by-step process of the same. So first of all, what you need to do is you need to go to your Google Chrome or any web browser that you're comfortable with, and just type on the Google VS Code download. Yeah. So the first link that you'll be going to get is by Microsoft Visual Studio Code only. So click on there, and after that you'll get option. If you're downloading for it for Windows, then it would be Windows, this one option. If you're on Linux or Ubuntu, this second option will be for you. Or if you're into like Mac or Apple notebooks, so third option will be for you. For my case it is Windows, so I'll just click on this Windows 10 or 11. So after this, automatically it will start to download. Okay, so it is around 90.4 MB of size of that installer. So meanwhile the installer, till the installer gets downloaded, let's download our compiler. So what we'll type, we'll just search on Google that MinGW download. Okay, so the first link, that is from SourceForge, that is the required link that we need to navigate. So we'll just navigate on it. Here there will be an option of downloading. Just click on that, and soon your download for that MinGW or GNU will start. So yeah, actually the speed of my internet connectivity is not that much good, so it was taking time. Yeah, so here it is done. So what I'll do, I'll first just install this VS Code. Just open it. Yeah, so now you just need to install is it like any other software that you're going to install. Similarly, just accept the license agreements and then click next. Then select the directory that where you want to install that, what is the destination location. So for mine case, it is normally the default C drive, that is my SSD. And then next, then again it will ask you for that start menu folder. If you are interested, you can create, otherwise there is an option of not creating that start menu folder. I'll choose to keep it, so I'll just navigate to next. Thereafter it will ask you for the following things, so I'll tick here this create a desktop icon. Thereafter there will be two context menu or directory menu options, like add open with code action and add open with code action. This one is for file context, this is for directory context. Basically what will happen now, like for example, this is an icon. If I just right click on this, one second, if I just right click on this one, so here I get lots and lots of options, like open file location, run as administrator, troubleshoot compatibility, etc, etc. So there will be two more options added here into this options availabilities, that is the open with code using file context menu and open with code as directory. So what will happen, if that is a folder, it will open as a directory into your VS Code directly, or if that is a file, it will open directly as a file in your VS Code. So I am going to tick all those things. And remember, this one, the last one, is very very important. You need to tick this off, that is add to path. Basically what will happen, it will add the installation destination path of this VS Code to your system environment variables. Okay, so after doing all these changes, then I'll just tap on next and then install. So it will take very little time according to your processor speed, and then it will start. So now it has started to install. Meanwhile it gets installed, what I'll do, I'll just open that MinGW that I just downloaded now. I'll open this one also now. It is getting installed, so let it get installed in the background. What we'll do, we'll just continue with the installation of that MinGW, that is our GNU compiler, which is for running C++ on your system. So what I'll do, I'll just tap on install. Thereafter it will give you the installation directory. Make sure to remember this, or you can just change it whatever you want, but to make sure that you're able to navigate to this directory, because it will be used for adding it to the path in your system variables. So next thing is you need to continue. Then what it will do, it will download a list of all those required files that we need to have on our system in order to run our MinGW compiler, that is GNU compiler for compliant of C++ programming language. Okay, so it will take time accordingly. So as per your internet connection, it will take time. So meanwhile, I can see that my VSCode has been installed completely. So what I'll do, I'll just launch this. Okay, I'll not start to code now. I'll simply just launch this one. Yeah, so basically this is the interface of our updated version of the Visual Studio Code that is offered by Microsoft to us. Here at the first run, you'll get a release note that the version that I am downloading now today is 20th of December. So the version that I have downloaded is the latest version, and that is 1.85 version. It has been released on November 2023. You can see what are the all change log and all, what are the different things that they have changed, workbench or some extension they have added. Not so of use at the beginner level. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to install some of the extensions in order to make our coding more easy or more user friendly. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just tap here. This one is known as extensions. So basically what will happen now, actually there was a previous version of the same for me on this system. So I had installed some of the extensions. What you need to do is simply tap over here or open this, navigate to this, then there is a search option. You need to be connected to the internet for the same, because it will download it from the store that is managed for this Visual Studio Code itself. So what you'll do, you need to install basically three main things for C++. First of all is you need to search here C++. Okay, and there after that you'll get this one, that is C/C++, that is an extension. It is provided by Microsoft. What you need to do, there will be an option. For me in this case, since it is installed already on my system, so it is showing me to disable this or to uninstall this. There would be an option for you to install, so you just need to simply click on that install button and wait for some time. As per your internet speed, it will get installed. Okay, second thing, the second extension that you need to install is that C/C++ extension pack. Don't get confused. First one was C++ only, and second one is its extension pack. Again same, you have to install this also. And one more thing, that is code runner. You need to search here in this bar, code runner. It will be by the author, or the author of this extension is Junhan. Or okay, so what it needs to do, basically for any code that we have just compiled now, or if we want to compile it and then run it, okay, we have to write some set of codes in the terminal panel. So if you'll be going to use this code runner extension, there will be a button here it is, this one. This is a button, this is like a play button. It will show you option run code. So basically what will happen, whenever your you have completed your typing of the code, what you'll do, you'll just save it and then click on this run. Automatically it will get compiled and you will be getting to know what is the output. If it is successfully compiled, it will run automatically. If there are some errors, it will show the errors. So the third and the important one that you need to install is code runner, and the author is Junhan. Install this also. Okay, after all these three, the VS Code, this is the code editor. VS Code is basically your code editor. Now your code editor is ready to be used. The only thing that is required now is your MinGW, that is the compiler. So see, now here as we saw that in the step 2 all the required files have been completely downloaded. It has downloaded around 113 files of 113, that is 100%. Now there will be an option of continue. You just press on continue. Okay, so after the things are done, you'll get to see a interface like this. What you need to do in the next step is basically all these you need to install. So what you'll do, you'll just click here and there will be an option for mark for installation. Tap that. First one will take some time, and yeah, done. Similarly, you have to mark for installation for all those listed items. Okay, yeah, after you mark all of this, what you need to do is you need to go here installation, then apply changes. It will ask you to that is it okay to proceed, and you want to apply all the package installations, so you need to apply. So just apply that. It will again take some time according to your internet speed, and finally all the things will be installed. So without further doing ado, I'll just do one thing. I'll just skip to the part where it will be all downloaded. Okay, so yeah, so we were installing that MinGW installer, and it has completely installed. After the complete installation, you will get the option that it has been completed, so you can finish. Now what you need to do is first of all you need to locate to the directory where you have installed that MinGW. Okay, so in my case it is directly installed on this SSD drive, that is the C drive here. Then this is a folder MinGW. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to open this directory. Thereafter there would be a folder that is bin. Okay, I need the directory location of this folder. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just open this, and here in the address bar I'll just click once, then I'll just copy this address. Okay, now close it. Now what I'll do, I'll just search for system variables. So you'll get one option that edit the system environment variables. Open this one. Here downside you'll get this option environment variables. Open this one, and under the system variables you'll get one thing, that is a path. So path is somewhere this one. Yeah, you need to double click this and open it. Now what you need to do, you need to create a new environment variable. So for that I'll just click this new option, and here I will just paste what the directory location I have copied. Okay, now it's done. Okay, for this one to be initiated first, what I'll do, I'll just move this one up, all up. Okay, yeah, so this one is the top. Okay, now I'll just do okay, then I'll okay. Now what I need to do is I'll just do one thing. First of all, close all the programs that you are open. After that, restart your system once. Okay, so I'll just restart this, and then we'll continue. Okay, so I am just stopping the recording now, then I'll restart and show you again. Okay, so yeah, we are back again after the restart of the system. So what we need to do now, everything has been done. So what we'll do, we'll just write a simple code and we'll try to execute it, or we'll try to run it. So what I'll do, I'll just open the VSCode. After opening, I'll just open a new file, or I'll just wait a second, I'll create a new file. For instance, I'll create a new file. What I'll do, I'll just create one new folder onto my desktop named as test code. Okay, I'll just select this folder only, so it will open that folder into my Explorer tab on my VS Code. Now what I'll do, I'll just click here, this is a new file option. I'll click here, a new file will be created. This is our first code, so I'll name it as demo.cpp. as soon as I write here C, this icon changes. Now .c is the extension for C language files, so it is showing me C. If I put CPP, so it is for C++. So see here the icon is showing CPP, that is C++. So I'll mark this as this one. Okay, after this what I'll do, I'll write a simple code. So hashtag include iostream using namespace standard void main. So what I'll do, I'll just print out, so C out okay. So this is the code, this code has been done. So yeah, so this is my code, this is the code, it will print hello world. So if there would be some sort of errors, it will show me onto this option, which I guess it would be there because I am basically coding all the time on Java. So it has been a long time that I have coded on C++. No problem, let's see. So here you will see a play button. Here there will be a Android or bug like thing, the icon. You don't need that, you need to select this another set option. Then here are the run code, click on that simply. Okay, so it will open that terminal. It will automatically compile your program and tell whatever the problem is there. So in my case here, main function, after main function it is showing main must return int. So what I'll do, I'll just change this one, I'll just change this void to integer, and I'll add one return statement here, that is return 0 value. Now I'll just save it and run this again. I'll see, now it should run perfectly, I guess. Yeah, so here is the code has been executed successfully. We had to print this hello world, and now this hello world has been successfully printed. This means that our MinGW, that our C++ compiler is working properly, and we are coding the same thing, that is the C++ program, on our code editor, that is VSCode. So yeah, that is all required for the installation and setup part of this VSCode on your Windows laptop or PC. So then in the next part, we're going to see how to set up this VSCode exactly the same way on a Mac. Okay, so till the time, stay tuned, catch up for the latest updates. Thank you.